We first told you about 17-year-old Chloe Cole last month when she testified against a California bill that essentially made the state a sanctuary for kids to transition. Now, she told her own story, and now her bravery is going viral yet again. Fox's own Trace Gallagher has all the details. Trace.
Hey, Laura, at 13 years old, Chloe Cole began transitioning to become a boy, undergoing cross-hormone therapy, even having her breast removed. Now she's 17, has transitioned back to a girl, and says that no child should have to experience what she did. Watch.
I don't know if I'll be able to fully carry a child, and I might be at increased risk for certain cancers, namely cervical cancer. And because I do not have my breasts, I no longer have breasts, I'm not able to breastfeed whatever future children I have.
Chloe adds that she really didn't understand the consequences of the medical decision she was making, which is why she is speaking in favor of a Florida rule blocking Medicaid funds from paying for transgender interventions, which of course runs directly against the Biden administration, transgender groups, and the American Academy of Pediatrics, which, quote, recommends that youth who identify as transgender have access to comprehensive, gender-affirming, and developmentally appropriate health care that is provided in a safe and inclusive clinical space. But despite endorsements on the left, the overall medical community is very divided on the subject. And the Florida Attorney General says the debate is more about politics than science. Quoting again, medicalization of minors with gender dysphoria might advance the political views of physicians involved in their care, but the data showing any benefits for the actual children is extraordinarily thin and runs an unacceptably high risk of harm. Or, as Chloe Cole advises, quoting, if you are considering transitioning, please wait until you are a fully developed adult. A milestone, by the way, that Chloe won't reach for several months. Laura.
Trace, thank you. And Chloe Cole joins me now exclusively. Chloe, thank you so much for being on tonight. Now, we heard a bit of your story just moments ago. Tell me how this all started.
So I was 12 years old when I first started to experience gender dysphoria, and I came out to my parents as transgender, and I expressed that I wanted to seek a medical transition, and shortly after they referred me to therapist, general pediatric therapist.
And at that point, did your parents, ask for multiple opinions from multiple physicians over, a lengthy period of time, or was this kind of a quick series of decisions that were made?
So, pretty much all of the medical professionals kept pushing the idea that transition is the only path forward to treating dysphoria.
What do you say today to young people who might be feeling gender dysphoric, or they think they are, and they're moving into this, whether puberty blockers or actual surgery conversation with physicians? What is your advice to them?
Ask yourself, what is it that makes me feel this way? And what is it that makes me want these treatments? And
do you think they're being forced into thinking this way, or is it the power of suggestion? Are you concerned in certain cases, whether school counselors or the media or Hollywood or just general influences? Is that part of your concern here?
I would say it's a case-by-case thing. There are some children who are pushed into transitioning by, say, their parents, teachers, physicians, but sometimes it's really just a matter of parents being effectively guilted into transitioning their children.
Do you hope to have a life where you are able to have children and a relationship going forward, you know, when you're older and get married to a man? Is that what your hopes are?
Yes, I do.
Well, Chloe, you have an enormous amount of courage for speaking out, because I know it cannot be easy. And we really, really appreciate it and would like to stay in touch with you, if that's okay, over a period of time. And I hope we're able to do that.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.